Let's get more now on the reported liberation of the Iraqi city of Mosul, a major blow for so-called Islamic State, which is also losing ground in the Syrian city of Raqqa. Kamran Bokhari is an expert on counter-extremism. He joins me now from Toronto. Welcome to you, Kamran Bokhari. First of all, how are you viewing this declaration of victory?
I mean, the Iraqi government has to do this. It's been at it for about 8-9 months. And so it's expected that the Iraqi government will play this up. And indeed, it is a major achievement. But, we're just beginning to roll back ISIS. This doesn't mean the end of ISIS. This is, the easy part, relatively speaking. The harder part comes next, which is to be able to hold the city and undo the conditions that allowed for ISIS to grow.
Right. And what do you rate the prospects of that happening as?
I'm not holding my breath to it. I'm not very optimistic about it because, we have a very polarized ethnic and sectarian reality on the ground. The Kurds are encroaching on what Sunnis see as their territory from the north. For the first time in history, we have a Shiite-dominated military force in control of Mosul, which is a large Sunni city. So, I mean, these conditions don't bode well for future stability and security.
What may this mean for ISIS's tactics, both in Iraq and beyond?
I think that ISIS has been planning this for quite some time. ISIS knew that it could not hold on to Mosul indefinitely. It just didn't have the strength, especially when faced with an overwhelmingly superior military force in terms of numbers, mobilization, and coalition support. So I think that what is to come next is already happening. ISIS is shifting itself from urban areas to rural areas, and it will continue to exploit the reality on the ground. It may not hold territory, but it will continue to be an insurgent force. It will try to make sure that the government forces do not consolidate their hold over Mosul and other places that they lose.
And what effect do you think this might have on the way ISIS operates in what it does in the West?
I think that it's part of a larger strategy. I don't think that necessarily, I don't see a mechanical relationship between the loss of territory in Mosul and in the future in Raqqa and other places and the increase of attacks around the world, particularly in the West. I think that that will happen regardless. It's part of the overall strategy of ISIS. It's not like it's losing on one front, so now it's saying, oh, okay, let me switch gears. It's not mechanical in that way. It's been a standing policy, and ISIS has been preparing for quite some time.
Kamran Bokhari, we're out of time. Thank you very much. Good to talk to you.